So what this belt does is if you tighten it, or rather when you tighten it and you flex your abs, it creates that intra-abdominal pressure so you don't blow out your asshole when you're lifting heavy ass weight. Pull-ups. Pull-ups are one of the best back builder ever. I mean, that's all there is to say about that. We got 50 pounds on a belt. We're gonna be doing 8 to 10 here. Really focusing on, firstly, getting a full contraction. We wanna fire up from a dead hang and then slowly bring ourselves down until we get a full stretch. And at the top, at the bottom of the movement, I'm actually going to be pushing away from the bar. You'll never see me stop like at a 90 or like a 45 or wherever. I'm actually going to be dead hanging, and in addition to that, pushing away from the bar. I feel like that gives you the stretch you need for this exercise. Let's hit it. Perfect. 8 solid ass reps. We're gonna keep this weight. We're actually doing 3 whole sets here. This exercise is pretty sweet. So it's just a cambered bar. We got 205 pounds total, and we're using our bench at a 30-degree angle, but it's propped up with a 2x4 here for about an inch extra range of motion. And then the backside is propped up on my hack squat machine, so it's more flat. And this is a chest supported cambered bar row, and it's great because if you find yourself tweaking your back on barbell row because you're going pretty heavy and your upper back is strong enough to row it, but your lower back is not strong enough to support you rowing it, this is your answer right here. I started working these in every other back day, and I find that my lower back hardly gets those little tweaks anymore, and it just allows your lower back to recover. So we're not going as heavy, 275 for barbell row. We're only doing about 205 here, but that's okay. It allows me to target my upper back more effectively, and we don't need as much weight. Okay, fellas, make sure you're wearing your belt when you're doing heavy back movements that put your lower back at risk. It's a no-brainer. It will save you from getting injured more times than not. So what this belt does is, if you tighten it, or rather when you tighten it and you flex your abs, it creates that intra-abdominal pressure so you don't blow out your asshole when you're lifting heavy ass weight. I ain't a doctor, but that's how I think of it. So on the bar here, we have 315 total weight on a cambered bar. I'm gonna be doing shrugs. And cambered bar is kind of neat because with that bend in front of me, as opposed to just facing straight down, I can bring that barbell just a little bit more in line with my body. You see what I'm saying? So the bar will be here, but I get more clearance at my quad so I can bring it back a little bit further. It makes for a little better pump, I think. Is it necessary? Absolutely not. Is it a good tool to have in your arsenal? Absolutely. So we're gonna go lighter weight here at 315, probably get about 35 reps. There! Woo! All right, so we did 3 sets on lats, 3 sets on upper back, and 2 sets on traps. We're done. We are done with back. But before we go on to biceps, what do we need to do? What are you not doing on your pull workouts? That's right, neck. Come on. Ah! Whoo! That's what I'm talking about. So we did 2 sets of seated incline curl, which is great. Now I want to drop the weight down to 30 pounds. That's like 25% decrease. And we are going to take our time with 2 sets of concentration curl. Leaning back this way a little bit to increase that angle. Making sure that the force curve is pretty much the highest at the bottom and then still good at the top. If I lean forward this way, there's no force down here. It's just gravity, you know, it's a dead hang. There's no tension on the muscle. I bring it back here, boom. You got a tremendous amount of force on that bicep at the bottom of the movement. Pretty sweet. That's what I'm talking about. One more set. To finish up the workout, we got 2 supersets. Behind the back barbell forearm curl and front dumbbell forearm curl. 2 quick supersets, get them pumped up, get them fatigued, and we'll get out of here. Woo! So, we just got one more set of that, but I'll close it out here. This is a good point. It's a good spot to close it out. Woo! Successful pull day. Great pull day. Some say the best pull day. Here's everything we did. Boom. Volume, I'm guessing it's about, 18 sets or so, the higher end. Reps were a little bit higher than I would have liked. We're aiming for 5 to 8 on all the compound movements, but, for this style of pull day, once you hit that lower rep range, you're kind of losing a lot of the range of motion and the benefit of the actual exercise. So that's okay. We hit 10 reps instead of 8 on some movements. I'm not gonna die. I'll live, it's okay. I still got it in here and got a workout. Tomorrow we have the stretch, ab, and calf day again. Comes around once every 4 days. So, you know, it's nice. I can sleep in a little bit more after work. I gotta go to work tonight. But hey, tune in tomorrow if you would like to see a ab and calf and stretch day. Remember guys, you do not need PEDs. What you need to do is you need to lift some heavy ass weight and have some patience. We'll see ya.